Welcome back to the GoBros YouTube channel. Today we're working on this E-Z-GO golf cart. It got dropped off yesterday in non-running condition and has a couple other issues that we got to get fixed on it. Let's get started and get this thing running like new again. So a couple issues that we know for sure it has. It needs two tubes for that tire and this tire. They were flat and the tires are in decent shape, so we're just gonna put tubes in them. It's been sitting for a long time, so we know we got to drain the gas out and put fresh stuff in. And I'm sure the carburetor is plugged up. Let's get going on this and see if we can get this thing to fire up. So first things first, we want to make sure we get all the old junk gas out and get some fresh stuff put in. Next, we got to get that carburetor out. Take the air filter out and remove your air box along with your choke cable and the choke plate. The arm on the throttle on the side of the carburetor is just on kind of a ball and socket, and it should just pop off the side of the carburetor. I like to give the carburetors a good clean in the vapor blaster before I tear them apart to make sure we get all the dirt off that we can. Gas lines seem like they're in pretty good shape. I was thinking about changing them out, but they actually seem pretty decent yet, so we're not going to do that. I think it's got a lot of junk in it. I also noticed the vacuum line, the line was really loose. So we could have been losing fuel prime. So we're gonna snip that wonked out end on. And we're gonna put a hose clamp on there. That's nice and tight. So as you can see, I'm putting the carburetor back on and I got it all back together and I just could not get it to run right. I even took it apart a second time off camera and could not find anything that was plugged. I could just barely get it to run on the choke, but at this point I decided I was just going to get a new carburetor ordered. It said it was going to be here the next day, so I started working on some other stuff. Okay, we got a couple new spark plugs. I got a little bit smarter on the second one and decided to use the air hammer instead of a normal hammer. It's the next day and the new carburetor came in, so I just decided to put it on real quick since we already changed this out once. After getting the fuel pump reprimed, it started right up and was running great. I took it for a couple mile ride down the road and it ran flawlessly. The windshield that was on it when I got it was busted up, so I got a new one ordered and we're gonna put that on real quick. I always give whatever I'm working on a nice power wash before we give it back to the owner. And the last thing that we have to do to make sure this golf cart has a long life ahead is replace the oil filter and put some fresh oil in it. I severely underestimated how big of a mess this was going to make. Next time, I'll definitely take the skid plate off. We got the new oil filter put in, and we got to clean up our mess before we put some new stuff in. This took just over 1.5 quarts in order to get to the top of the full line on the dipstick. Alright, this golf cart project is all done. It's running great now and it's ready to go pick up some more golf balls. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.